Good morning and welcome to Channel 44. It's a beautiful morning here at the Miracle Center Cathedral at Channel 44 studios. Today I am joined by my co-anchor Bill Clinton Kamuntu together with Livingstone Kawesi for sign language interpretation and translation. Bill will be taking us through today's local news update. You're welcome, Bill.
Thank you so much. From the Royal Broadcasting Services and, of course, the best naming televisions, to the new face, absolutely, is a face striving to reach the highest global standards of this practice. The face you will see here every day, every time, committed to fully and vigorously serve you with public interest. And on behalf of our esteemed viewers, all answers shall be asked and all questions shall be pursued. Thank you.
Well, Bill, you can go on and give us a local news update as released in the papers today.
Thank you so much. In our local updates, we have NRM, this is the new vision. We have NRM top leaders meet among Namuganza. And in other news of the new vision, we have ministers' relatives arrested over relief items. Wow, you need to read this story. And we have the president appointment new party coordinators, that is NRA. It's also an interesting headline here. And then in the Daily Monitor, inside the fights at Ugandan embassies. Byarugaba among clashes over 7, and in other updates we have Kasaija blocks shilling 370 billion Chisenyi land purchase. DR Congo soldiers face death over cowardice. All these stories and more in these papers. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Well, you'll get more of those stories later on in our second news update that will be happening at 12:45 here at the Miracle Center Cathedral at Channel 44. Right now, allow me to take you through our international news update. A court in the East Democratic Republic of Congo has sentenced 7 soldiers to death over the face of the enemy and murder. They were found to have fled advancing M23 rebels retreating through the town of Sake, where they caused the death of 2 people by recklessly discharging their arms. Their lawyers plan to appeal. Last November, 3 other soldiers were convicted of cowardice and sentenced to death. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, death sentences are commuted to life imprisonment. And in Nigeria, the military has denied a claim by the governing party that it is planning to disrupt the upcoming presidential election. An official from the APC party had said that generals had last week held a secret meeting with the rival PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. The allegations are wicked and malicious, according to the army statement. The race to become the next president of Africa's most populous country is too close to call. The 3 top contenders in the 25th of February elections are Bola Tinubu from the governing All Progressive Congress, Atiku Abubakar from the People's Democratic Party, and Peter Obi from the Labour Party. In Europe, Russian soldiers are dying in greater numbers in Ukraine this month than at any time since the first week of the invasion, according to Ukrainian data. The Ukrainian data shows 824 Russian soldiers dying per day in February. The figures were highlighted by the UK's Ministry of Defence. The figures cannot be verified, but the UK says the trends are likely accurate. The increase comes as Ukrainian officials say that Russia has launched a big offensive. However, the Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine, Oleksiy Danilov, also said Russia is experiencing big problems with the campaign. At least 11 people have died in an attack in central Syria that has been blamed on Islamic State militants, according to a war monitor. Militants attacked a group of about 75 people picking mushrooms near Palmyra, the UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights. The Syria State News Agency, SANA, reported a lower death toll of 4. The attack took place away from parts of northern Syria that were hit by Monday's deadly earthquake. The SOHR, which monitors developments in Syria through a network of sources, said that Islamic State cells have been exploiting the preoccupation of the international community following the aftermath of the quakes. Officials in Turkey say 113 arrest warrants have been issued in connection with the construction of buildings that collapsed in Monday's earthquake. Turkish officials, Turkish police, have already taken at least 12 people into custody, including building contractors. Meanwhile, unrest in the southern Turkey has disrupted rescue efforts in some places. The number of people confirmed to have died in Turkey and Syria has risen to more than 35,000 people. More arrests are expected, but action will be seen by many as an attempt to divert overall blame for the disaster. In the Middle East, the Israeli government has authorized 9 Jewish settlements in the West Bank, which were previously unauthorized outposts. In the first such move by the new government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and the international community regards those settlements as illegal under international law, though Israel disputes this. Palestinians see settlements as a major obstacle to a peace deal with Israel. They want all settlements and outposts to be removed from the West Bank and East Jerusalem, which they seek for a future Palestinian state. And finally, some 46,000 homes have lost power as Cyclone Gabrielle lashes through the north of New Zealand. Authorities have issued warnings of heavy rain and winds, and hundreds of flights have been cancelled. Some areas have declared a state of emergency as Gabrielle nears the North Island. It comes weeks after Auckland and surrounding areas were hit by record rainfall that sparked floods and killed 4. Extreme weather event has come on the back of extreme weather event, according to New Zealand Prime Minister Chris Hipkins, who announced a 11.5 million New Zealand dollars aid package. Well, that brings us to the end of this morning's news update. Thank you for